Hello there guys, and welcome to my car. This is my beautiful car, and the only reason we are filming here today is because I'm on my way to my mother's house, and I thought, well, something exciting had happened, and I was like, I might as well just take it with you now. Just a small sit down, a chit chat that might take a bit too long. These usually do. But I really wanted to do this with you simply because I think it's something kind of important. And if you were wondering, well, I have been nominated to the Ideal Inspiration Blogger Award. And if you do not know what that is an award, like an unofficial award that bloggers can give each other so that they, how could you say it, like to spread positivity and to help other people rise up, which I think is amazing and very creative, like a good way of doing stuff. But I have been nominated to it, and with that comes like 5 questions that you'll have to ask, and I thought I might as well just ask them, or not ask them, am I drunk? I thought I might as well answer them with you, simply because some of these questions I could get way too much into, but I feel like I could also just, we could talk a bit about it, have a bit of a chit chat, and yeah, I think they're important to talk about. So I won't be saying that much right now, like about the award. I already explained kind of what it is, and I was like nominated from another blogger who I haven't really spoken that much with, but another amazing creator. Nita is her name, and she has the blog a Spoonie's, what is it called? A Spoonie's makeup bag, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the name. I'm sorry I can't remember it right now, but she has an amazing blog too, and I'm happy she nominated me because it did make me really happy. And of course, it only helps like to encourage each other to do better. So I will stop rambling on and I will just answer these questions for you. The first question is, have you ever watched any plays or musicals? And if you did, what is your favorite one? And actually, I remember when I went to school, and like when I was a child with my parents, I have been to plays, like one with my parents I think and one with my school, but I never really like noticed. I wasn't so interested in them at that time. But later on, when I went to after school, and if you do not know what an after school is, try asking like Wikipedia or something, because you'll get an okay answer. And it's like the closest thing is like a boarding school, but not really. But it's an amazing place, and I was like in a school for the performing arts, so I was very artsy at that time, and we like had a lot and made a lot of plays ourselves. And also like we had what do you call it, like a review? Not a review. How do you even pronounce that? Like in Danish it's revue. It is like a group of people who come and do some entertaining for you. And like I was so amazed, I remember that, because they could loan our hall. Our hall. This is getting even worse by the minutes. They could loan our hall and like have the review at that place, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we as the students, we could like come and watch it every single day if we wanted to. And some of us, we did. So I was watching this review like all 3 days, and I was just amazed and inspired. I thought it was so impressive, like the fact that they could have an outline for this whole play, and every night like they had the same outline, they had the same base they had to get through, but it was so different and it was so funny and creative, and I was just taken aback. So I really think like the actresses and the actors were just truly amazing, and that was maybe, I think, the best play I've ever had or been to, that is. The next question is, how do you deal with negativity on the social media? And I think this one is one of the questions that are good to talk about, simply because there is a lot of negativity on social platforms. Like you can't go a day without seeing it, without noticing, and I think that's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. So it's important to think about what we do and what we can do to help each other, at least here on the internet. And what I do usually has a bit to do with, for example, what type of negativity it is. If it's just some internet troll or something who screws up and tell you you're stupid and stuff like that, I mean, it won't help to answer, because they'll just say the exact same thing back to you again. So instead of doing that, usually just ignore them. But there are some times, I know, where you kind of just have to answer them. And the best way to do this will be to answer with kindness. So is this internet troll telling you that you are stupid and you make stupid videos, you're so bad at taking pictures or something like that? Well, it's pretty easy. You just answer to the comment. Just go like, thank you. That's very kind of you to notice and to tell me, so I will take that into future consideration when making a video or a blog post or anything. Like, answer them with kindness. And we can say, okay, then what if he still tells you you're stupid afterwards? You've done yours. Like, you have tried to improve yourself. You have tried being the better person. So now it is time to ignore them. You have already answered them once. It didn't work. Stop caring. It doesn't matter. So the next part of the answer for this one, because I feel like this answer is like pretty long, I'm so sorry. The second part to that question is, if you see other people being negative on other people's platforms. Like, again, we just said it doesn't help to tell these people that they're being stupid and wrong. The best thing you can do is fight negativity with positivity. So just ignore those comments. I know it can be very hard, but like, it's so much better if you just say, okay, this one person is really stupid, but I can kind of outweigh that by saying something great about the performer, the blogger, the YouTuber, or something instead. So you could go like, tell them how great they are, how great they look, what great things they do, something. Because if you can choose to brighten someone's day, why don't you? It's so easy, so just go on the platform and do it, because the more positivity and the more positive things we have on these platforms, it's just so much easier to actually drown down the negative ones. Another thing with this question too is you cannot take responsibility for others' actions. You can only take responsibility for yourself. So do that, ignore them, and be the better person, please. Okay, I think I mixed some questions up, so we will just call this one number 3. But I was asked what is my favorite drink to cool off with in the summer, and this is super easy because I can pretty much always drink a cold soda. I'm so sorry. I know it's not healthy, it's not good for the teeth, it's not anything, but I love pretty much everything carbonated. Just gets me. And on that same note, like, if I shouldn't drink soda, or if I didn't choose that, it would be either iced coffee or iced tea. Okay guys, it is now much later and the sun is actually setting, so I'm very sorry about this light in my face, and I am very sorry about this oily forehead. It is evening now, and I'm so sorry for not telling you everything. Like, I had those 5 points. I think I got through 3 before. but I lost track of time and I had to go to my mother's house. So we will just take the rest of it right now, actually. So just look away from my disgustingly oily face and we will just talk about the rest of these things. Number 4 of these questions is there ever any time where your confidence is rattled? Or like when you do lose confidence, what do you do? And first of all, confidence. I had a depression for a while when I was younger, and most of you might know this, but I had a depression for about 6 years. 2 of them were extremely bad, and the next 4 were like my rebuilding years. They were still pretty harsh, but not as bad as the first ones. So self-confidence and self-love is something I struggle with a lot at that time. So this kind of really hits home, actually. So I recently read this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. And he said something that really resonated with me in there. Like, if you are truly self-confident and self-loving, then you are not, absolutely not telling yourself that every day. And I think this point is kind of good. I mean, I understand the fact that if you have to tell yourself that you're amazing every day, then somewhere you might not believe it. Like, if you truly are self-confident, you just don't give a crap. Like, you don't care because you know you're amazing just as you are. And I just thought back like to my depression years when I thought that I actually said those things to myself every day. Like, I had to tell myself that I was loved and I was enough. And it definitely helps. Of course, it helps saying that to yourself in the mirror whenever you actually need it. It does help. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying this, but it does really help to get it out and to tell yourself every day, especially if you're not listening. Like if you don't believe it, then tell yourself. You gotta fake it till you make it, because whatever you say, like, you're listening. So what you tell yourself, it will become true. So you have to tell yourself some good things. But in that fact, the thing he said with the confident people not saying that to themselves just really spoke to me on another level, because I really felt that. Like, I haven't told myself that in years because I feel pretty good about myself. And that's also why, like, if my confidence gets rattled, I was like, well, it's pretty easy to do then. So back to the actual question. It was, is there any time where your confidence get rattled? And yes, there is. Especially like when I get stressed. It's often in exams or presentations or anything like that. Then I really get a bit rattled, actually. And the thing that I do, where I get like in this uncomfortable place, like out of my comfort zone and stressed, the thing that I do is exactly what Mark Manson said. I just don't give a fuck. Because, honestly, what can you do about it? If you have to make this presentation, if it's your exam, you have to do it. So, to be honest, I just throw my confidence absolutely away. I throw it out the window. To heck with that confidence, I just gotta do it. So just like forget about it. Tell whoever you're with, like, okay, I'm a bit uncomfortable, or I'm a bit like stressed about this or something, but throw it out the window and just do it, because the best thing you can do is actually just get started. The thing that I often find the hardest, like with sorry about this shaky camera, the thing that I find the hardest with this confidence, like the exam stuff, is to actually just get going. So if you just start, you find that you're often not that, like, your self-confidence can often get back to you, simply because the hardest part is actually just getting started. on another note, I am very afraid of conflicts. I am introverted and I am highly sensitive. So that also means if I can like escape a stressy situation, I will do it. So this tip, like this way of doing it, only works if I absolutely have to do this thing. If it's an exam, I kind of have to. If it's something important in life, you kind of have to. Like if it's something unimportant, I kind of just, tend to ignore it, tend to just don't do it then, simply because I don't like conflicts. So mostly, yes, this works if you have to, but also there's a lot of stuff you can just tell yourself that you have to. Like if you are going to do something that you think might be important to your character, then you can just like tell yourself that this is important, you need to do it. And if you don't think it's important enough, then what are you doing? You might want to set some other goals. Because I often find it like pretty important to convince yourself that some type of goal or some type of thing is actually important. I hope that made sense. So the fifth question, the last question in this series, is what is your favorite summertime song? And at the moment, I think I would say it's like Magic. It's Rude by Magic. It is just very catchy. I feel like it always gets a smile on my lips. And I think that would be it right now. But like else, everything by Scarlet Pleasure just makes me like really happy and brings me in a good mood. Ever since I was at that concert, like for Christmas dinner, it was like a private concert we were at a while ago, and it was so amazing. I mean, the energy was so great, and the music was so beautiful, and the voice was just so clean. I can't even like describe it. It was just really great. So everything by Scarlet Pleasure usually also really gets me going. So actually, I think these were the 5 questions, or it was 5 questions, and I also nominated 5 people on my blog. I don't even think it was 5 people. About 5 people. I also nominated some people on my blog to take up this simply because I feel like it's a good way to spread positivity. And I mean, like, there's no stress about it. You just do what you want to, answer what you want to. It's just a way to get to know each other, which I think is amazing, and to spread some love and spread some positivity, which is just perfect, and I think it's very important. So actually, I think this is all. I might have to actually drive home now. Maybe I should get out of this this car at some point. Even though the sunset is beautiful, I will need to show you that just in a second. It is so pretty. I'm just in a very good spot right now. Even though everyone is looking a bit weird at me when they're driving by, but it doesn't matter. I mean, at least I got friends, right? You are my friends, right? Well, okay, that was weird. Sorry. So I think that's all for this time, and I know it was a long one, but I kind of wanted to rant a bit. I don't usually do this type of stuff, and especially not in a car with crappy sound, but, well, and crappy lightning. Hello! Oh, look what a shiny forehead. So I will have to go away for now. I will go, and I just hope you all have a happy life one day at a time. Bye. Sorry, a car is coming. This is not awkward at all. I will just, you wanna watch the beautiful sunset? I don't know how to do this.